2025's been a big year for Baracatt tyres, and now, for the first time, the team have rolled into Vic with the truck. The destination? Valley Stages 2025. 4 Baracatt-equipped cars are competing in Valley Stages this year. Tom Johansson in the WRX, Braden Kendrick in his VN Commodore, Frank Luch in his BMW 325, and David McGee in his Evo 3. For Tom, this event is critical. After a strong season, he's locked in a battle for the VCRS title, and this is how it went.
We had a pretty good result in the end, but I do think we might need a new engine. So we just got back in the service park, and there was smoke pouring out, 120-degree engine temps. Might be due for a new engine. A lot of people didn't make it to the end, but we were lucky enough to get there. So.
Running Baracatt supplied tyres for the event, Tom's focus was simple: stay fast, stay clean, and keep the title dream alive.
The Baracatts were fantastic. So as you can see, we've still got plenty of life in them. Nice edges still. Yeah, they're a great tyre. Couldn't be happier with them. Well, we'll get the engine replaced, and then we've got one more round left while we chase down the Victorian Club Rally Championship.
For David and Jaden, they ran as high as 3rd outright until a DNF in their second last stage ended their campaign. Braden Kendrick was chasing a title of his own, the two-wheel drive crown in the Victorian Rally Championship.
It was a brutal event out there. It was, a lot of the front runners had punches. We think we got the two-wheel drive win for the day, and what else do you want?
So the question is, how do Baracatts hold up on the back of a 300 kilowatt Commodore?
Yeah, tyres are good. Tyres have been good all year. That's why we keep coming back for more. You're gonna mince them out the back on this thing, but nah, look, we're getting the results this year, so I think that speaks for itself. Yeah.
On a mix of fast and flowing roads and tricky technical sections, consistency was key, and Braden delivered, though it wasn't incident-free.
Just a result of running out of talent, I think, or running out of luck at the wrong time. So it was just, I couldn't blame either of us for it. Just got a bit sideways and kept going sideways.
Not the first, and that won't be the last time we're backing in, I think so.
Among the Baracatt runners, Frank Luch brought a bit of European flavour with his BMW 325i.
It's been a good 12 months since we've been out in the car, and yeah, really looking forward to getting out in the Beamer. We've got a few little modifications on the car which make it a little bit more drivable, so it'll be interesting to see how we go. The Beamer's a fun car to drive, so we're out here to have a bit of fun mainly.
Unfortunately, Frank and co-driver Barry Sheridan would record a DNF after a fuel pump failure in stage 2. From Victoria to the snowy mountains, the Baracatt tyres team rolled straight into the Monaro Stages Rally, one of the biggest events on the Amsag calendar. 5 Baracatt crews started Monaro: Michael and Tim Valentine in the Stanza, Riley King and Aaron Topliff in the Forester, Richard Shimon and Mitch Martin in the XL, Frank Neal and Sarah Gowan in a freshly prepared Datsun 1600, and Jared and Shane O'Hara taking on their first ever rally in a Commodore Ute. This strong competitor lineup was the perfect blend of experience and those still learning the ropes, but all of them have the same grassroots energy, exactly what Baracatt is about. For some, it wasn't to be. The Valentines looked super quick early on, however an engine failure would end their rally and jeopardise their Alpine entry in the Stanza.
And we got to about stage 7 and unfortunately came around a corner, a big bang, and she stopped. And as you can see under the car, it's a lot of oil sitting there. And we put an extra hole in the side of the block. Don't really know what's caused it, but it's pretty severe.
Riley King and Aaron Topliff were looking forward to another strong event in their pretty unique choice of rally car.
We thought it would be a little bit unique. You don't see many Foresters out rallying, and it's pretty much just a WRX with a different shell, so that was kind of our reason behind going for the Forester.
Unfortunately, their day too would end with a DNF. Richard Shimon and Mitch Martin almost brought the XL home, however an issue on the transport to stage 12 led to a DNF. For Frank Neal and Sarah Gowan, the Monaro stages marked the debut of their refreshed Datsun 1600. The pair used the rally to shake down the car and build confidence ahead of future events. The standout story of the weekend though came from Jared and Shane O'Hara taking on their very first rally together in a Commodore Ute. For Jared, this wasn't just a debut, it was a milestone. Still on his L plates, tackling the same stages as some of the state's best. With guidance from his dad Shane in the co-driver's seat and a fresh set of Baracatt tyres underneath, Jared brought the Ute home in an impressive 19th outright.
This rally went pretty well. We started 39th car, finished 19th, and car's still straight. Was able to drive back on the trailer with no mechanical issues or anything like that. Everyone at the spectator point with cameras out and cheering you on, and it's just definitely the crowd is my favourite part.
For a first rally, it was the perfect start and a glimpse at the next generation of rally talent coming through the ranks. It's what Baracatt's all about, backing the competitors who make rallying what it is, keeping the spirit of the sport alive. Baracatt tyres, born from the stages, driven by passion.